This one is pretty bittersweet in the wake of Telltale's closure and the cancellation of any other future projects they've been working on, but that doesn't mean we can't remember the company for what it created and the absolute care in which they handled the various properties they got the rights to. And all of this started with this one game that seemed to come out of nowhere, The Walking Dead Season 1. Similar to the comics and TV show that came from it, The Walking Dead serves as a way to create a more human side of the zombie apocalypse, with the main threat to the cast being other survivors rather than the undead horde. And while the series went on to more grandiose things, which is honestly kind of like the TV show to be honest, I feel like the more smaller scale, more confined story of the first game essentially makes it the best of the bunch and is my personal favourite because of it. The game also tells you that right from the start that your decisions have consequences, and it's honestly quite well done. In more open games, this would be shown as different side quests becoming available to you, the world changing based on who you helped or killed, that sort of thing. But in the more linear, more closely packed world of The Walking Dead, it's a lot more notable. You can choose to make the main protagonist Lee as much of a hero or asshole as you want, and this affects, well, basically everything. How your relationship progresses with the characters, how other people treat you, even which characters survive at some points. Virtually every single decision you make, no matter how inconsequential it may have seemed at the time, is practically guaranteed to have a knock-on effect later down the line. Hell, half the fun is seeing what happens should you decide to make different or opposite choices on your next playthrough. That is, if you can stand going through the various and multiple emotional gut punches and honestly shocking moments a second time through. I'm seriously trying to avoid spoilers here. This is absolutely something you need to play for yourself in order to get the full experience out of it, but there are definitely a few moments throughout the game that practically nobody could have seen coming, which really helps the sometimes bleak, sometimes hopeful story.